I understand the point you're trying to make, but Obama's job at the time was to improve the American healthcare system. We had Democrats like Joe Lieberman who vowed to vote against anything with a public option or anything close to universal healthcare. So you have 5 to 10 to 15 blue dog Democrats who will do nothing at all, and you have Republicans who want to send kids to the coal mines to do taste testing of coal. So like it's hard in America, all right? Obama's plan, the ACA, was a big improvement on what we had before that, obviously. Tens of millions of people now had healthcare. Millions, hundreds of millions of people had their healthcare improved because of the ACA. So when you say it's a conservative plan, sure, but that's because America is pretty conservative, okay? And progressives don't want to admit how conservative America really is. We think if we just run on our policies, which I agree with, I'm a progressive, I think our policies would be popular, but we need to move the American public there. And although many Americans say we should have universal health care, when you start asking more questions like, do you want to lose private insurance or do you want to help pay for the insurance of your neighbor, then it gets a little bit more dicey when it comes to the responses. So I understand the frustration, okay? Obama was a big letdown in many different ways, but it was a big improvement on what we had before. And again, after Barack Obama, that foundation is what allowed for Bernie Sanders to be so successful in the election after that. So we cannot get too disheartened. We need to make sure our rhetoric does not turn people away from the political process. And we can't just say things like Obama had a supermajority, therefore he should have done universal health care, because it was not a supermajority. You understand American politics, it's not that simple. He did not have 60 votes, maybe for a couple months in the first term, outside of normal voting cycles. And even if he did have all 60, there were 15 Democrats who were basically what you would probably consider to be moderate, conservative centrists in other countries. So